Hello, everyone.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Good. How are you tonight?
Pretty well. Let's see. Has anybody? I haven't really checked at all, but has he graded like the past two mind maps or no?
I saw a grade for let's see, what would that have been? Chapter 7. That was the week before last, right?
Yeah, that would have been, yeah.
But not last week's.
Okay. Did it improve or?
No, he said that was, at least on the one that I got, he said it was just a big blur from the one that we tried to submit a picture of the drawing.
Was it clear enough?
Yeah. So I don't know if anyone else was able to submit it more clearly, but I only got a 75 on that one.
Probably the same. I haven't really checked on me.
And then I still haven't received a grade from the one from last week.
Yeah, I got the same grade. Oh yeah, he pretty much just copy and pasted what he told you to me. So
Yeah. So that was frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of like a little concerned about that at first. I was like, oh, maybe he might not be able to read it necessarily. But when I look at it, it looks pretty clear. So that's why I was like, maybe get the benefit of the doubt. But I guess it didn't happen the way that I had hoped. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think this week will be a lot better. I mean, that mind map that we had this past week was pretty on point, I think, and it's obviously clear as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Katie, I can actually see you tonight.
Yeah. My apartment's really dark, so I'm at school.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can get started. Katie, do you wanna lead us with the questions this week? Are you okay with that or no?
Can I do it next week? I had a lot of questions about this week's.
Okay, yeah, I can understand. It's
okay.
This chapter was a little kind of harder to understand, that's for sure.
I think dry was the word I was going for.
Dry. That too. I mean, there's a lot of concepts that kind of just, I guess, kind of recycle themselves in a lot of these chapters, but
yeah.
It's just kind of keeping track of it all.
Yeah.
Did you want to do it, Patricia, or?
Yeah, I can go ahead and do it, and then we can just talk about anything we have questions about.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay, so the first one, cumulative wage price spiral, which produces very rapid inflation, is called, and then I got hyperinflation.
Yeah, that's what I got for that one.
Okay. Second one, what is an advantage of mild inflation according to some economist? And on that one I got, it makes it easier for firms to adjust real wages downward as the demand for their product falls.
What?
Okay.
Is that what you guys got, or?
I'll add a question on this one. I wasn't really 100% sure on this one for some reason I was thinking, what is the GDP gap?
I kind of was leaning more towards the bottom one, Because I thought in that scenario that it gave in the book, when it was talking about how some of them thought that some inflation was good, that
Mhm.
it actually provided more jobs if the
Mhm.
wages were constant. And then those that were against it were saying, well, how often does that happen where the wages are actually constant, because the wages would be changing as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was kind of leaning towards the bottom one, but I don't know, I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, let's take a look real quick.
And I think that one was in the second to last section when I came across that because that's
take a
what I
look
just
real
ended
quick.
on.
Okay. There's the friction one.
I'm just kind of scanning through it real quick.
On the, let's see, what section is that? The redistribution section, is that the one you're looking in?
I went to the PowerPoint and did a search for mild inflation. Not PowerPoint, I'm sorry, the PDF. Just put in mild inflation. So.
Okay, so I think that was under the consider this.
Okay.
That's where I remembered reading that on section, let's see what section this one is. Section 9.4.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking in the quick review in 9.5. It says, others say that mild inflation may be a necessary byproduct of the high and growing spending that produces high levels of output. And so that kind of seems to go along with the last one, the reducing unemployment.
So
let me pull up.
Right, if in that consider this, in the very first sentence, it says economists have debated whether a little inflation, say 2 or 3% per year, might help to reduce the unemployment rate during recessions.
Okay,
that's a part that I remembered reading.
Yes, I see that too in the consider this section, so it seems pretty accurate.
All right, so yeah, that definitely sounds like the last one.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next one, are we all okay with that one?
Yeah.
Being reducing frictional, structural, and cyclical.
I didn't know. How do you pronounce that last word, huh?
Okay, so number 3. Inflation is a rise in, and then the general level of prices over time is what I got.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 4, which of the following measures the changes in the prices of a market basket of some 300 goods and services produced by the typical urban consumers? And I put the CPI, Consumer Price Index.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. And the Wholesale Price Index, I kind of guessed on this one based on number 6, but I got number 5, sorry. Inflation is caused by an increase in aggregate spending, is referred to as the demand pool inflation.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, yeah.
Okay.
Demands more of the too much spending for too little resources, so I think that's the right one.
Okay. And then number 6, inflation caused by a rise in the prices of inputs is referred to as cost push inflation.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Okay. Number 7, assume that there is a fixed rate of interest on contracts for borrowers and lenders. If unanticipated inflation occurs in the economy, then lenders are hurt and borrowers benefit.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
All right, and number 8, the reoccurrent ups and downs in the level of economic activity extending over several years are referred to as business cycles.
Yes.
That's what I put.
Okay. Number 9, a trough in the business cycle occurs when unemployment and output reach their lowest levels.
Yes.
You don't sound very convinced there, Jordan.
Well,
No, it is. 'Cause it says
it says
employment
employment.
and output reach your lowest levels, not unemployment and output.
Oh, okay.
But
Sorry.
that's what you meant. I knew what you meant, so that's why I was like, yes, that is the answer. It says employment.
I've read unemployment so many times over the past couple of
Yeah,
days.
I know.
Okay. You know, I had that problem on the exam too. I caught myself doing that a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot substitute words on those things. Number 10. Most economists agree that the immediate cause of the majority of cyclical changes in the level of real output is level of total spending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. 11, the Great Recession that started in 2007 was triggered by shocks in which of the following economic sectors? That was totally real estate.
Yeah, that's what I had.
We lost a lot of money there, so yeah.
Oh, no, you need that one.
Yeah. Number 12, the unemployment rate is interpreted as a percentage of the labor force that are not employed.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah.
Number 13, which of the following is the correct way to calculate the unemployment rate? Unemployed divided by labor force times 100.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I had.
In calculating the unemployment rate, discouraged workers who are not actively seeking employment are excluded from the labor force.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I put.
And 15, in calculating the unemployment rate, part-time workers are counted as employees because they are receiving payment for work.
Yes.
That's what I put.
And 16, search and weight unemployment is another way to describe, and this one I kind of guessed on too, but I put frictional unemployment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
that's
that
what
one,
I
yeah.
had.
Yep.
Okay. 17, full employment refers to the situation when there is no cyclical unemployment.
Correct.
Yeah.
Those are the Bobs.
18, the one quirk labor markets have, which helps explain why unemployment goes up so much in recession, is that wages are flexible upward but sticky downward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And 19, if the consumer price index for a certain year is 120, this means the average price of the consumer items in that year was. I was torn on this one. I know it's 20% higher, but it. But
I think it.
1982 to 84 just confuses me, but they have that in the calculation itself.
I think that's the right one because
Yeah.
they, in the reading, it said that that was what they used for the base
Yeah.
time period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just, it totally threw me. I think I need to reread that section a few times to get a better grip on it. Number 20. The two in an economy, I think I deleted something on that, is 6%. The total population of the economy is 290 million, and the size of the civilian labor force is 150 million. The number of unemployed workers in this economy is, and I got 9 million.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Good.
Good.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah.
Because number 2, I don't think that's right.
Number
Okay.
2. Do you think it's, which one do you think it is?
I think it's the third one.
Okay, that's the first one that Patricia said that she thought it was as well. It makes it easier. Why do you think it's that one? Did you see something you read?
Okay. If you look at page 211, the second to bottom paragraph, it says, a little inflation may have positive effects because it makes it easier for firms to adjust real wages downward when the demands for their products fall, which is
Okay.
exactly what it
Almost
says.
word for word there. So, okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Thanks for looking that up, Karen.
sure.
Is there any other ones that you were kind of concerned on, or
That's,
that's really the only one? Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Cool. All right, so has anyone had a chance to start looking at the mind map?
I haven't at all. I kind of been trying to balance out my time as far as having the new job and trying to work out like my scheduling for school. So haven't had much time to kind of focus on that. But
I kind of started it as I was going through the chapter, so it's like not even close to being ready to put up on the tool that we have. But I could not, for the life of me, figure out what to put as the middle one.
I started one just a little bit ago, and I put the business cycle as the middle one, because then it lists that there are two problems, and so I put inflation as one and unemployment as the other one.
right.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, cool.
So have you been working on it a little bit, Karen?
A little bit. I'm not very good at it yet, so I'm still trying to get my... Like, some of mine have arrows and some of them don't. I'm like, oh shoot, how do I figure out? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I literally just start putting everything on a piece of paper, and by the end, there's so many things all over the place. It's just like, wow.
Yeah.
What do you, I know, Natalie, you kind of like constructed, do you use the PowerPoints? Is that what you use to kind of help you know exactly what to use for the mind map? Or?
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have gone on that discussion board that's down below the instructor notes. That one of our classmates, Ian, he has posted a link on there for the like a PDF version of the PowerPoint. So it's all just the text, and it has a few of the charts. And so that's what I've found that's been really helpful as I kind of go through there, because then it has some of the points that are kind of bullet pointed and the key ideas, and so that's what I've used the last 2 times.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I had pulled up the PDF of the reading that he put up. I hadn't had a chance to take a look at the PowerPoint yet.
Yeah, if I understand correctly, isn't the reading just the same as what's in our book?
It is, but for some reason it's just easier for me to read in the PDF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can understand that, because I like to have it printed out and have something I can actually have in my hands.
Right.
So I totally understand that.
Yeah, well, it's really frustrating to me because it will be talking about a diagram that's on a completely different page, and so you're clicking back and forth trying to see what they're talking about. That just drives me crazy. So having it on a PDF is so much nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, I found those links that he's posted really helpful. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So the one that I did from last week, were you guys able to see it in our folder, in that economic folder, or were you only able to view it through the link that I gave in the email?
I was able to see it when I went on the website.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious if when we started new ones that everyone could see those. So. Okay. Yeah, I haven't gone into the program. I've just been kind of making my notes on paper and trying to go that way. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one doesn't seem like it will have quite as much of all the interlinking that the last chapter did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like things were going back and forth all over the place.
Cool. All right. Well, did we have anything else we wanted to go over tonight then, or?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Okay.
anybody else has any questions about anything.
Oh, I had a question. Let me see if I can find where I put that. When I was going through the chapter, you know, it has the worked problems that you can do.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys gone through those?
Again, I don't know if I have or not, actually.
Oh, okay. Because I just I was confused on how they came up with one of their answers, and it was the change. Let's see.
What
Finding
section
out
was
the
it?
change in real income. I think it
Oh,
was.
was it 9.3 or?
Yeah, maybe it was 9.3. Let me see if I can find it again. But one of the questions, I understood how they got the first part of it, but then I got a different answer for the second part, and I wasn't sure how they came about that. So no, must not have been 9.3 because it doesn't have a link to the worked problems there.
So it was what
Let me
was it? Was it for the unemployment rate or no?
No, it was
Oh,
for the
the
change in
wages,
real
right.
income.
Okay.
So maybe that was in section 4. Oh yeah, I think it's in section 4. So in section 4 it has the link for, it says worked problems W9.3. And then it,
Yes. And the problems, the CPI stood at 215.9 in December
yeah.
2009.
Yeah, so letter C is the one that I was confused about because it said for Janus they had the 4 minus the 2.7%, which I understood that, but how do they get a negative 1.3% when they're subtracting 2.7 from 2?
I think it's a negative 2.7.
Okay.
Because I mean, so negative 2.7 while taking percent over 2% there. Inflation income can be equal to the difference. Genesis was, what was it? Negative 2.6.
Well, because it was saying, I didn't think it was 2.7, a negative. It was saying what was the annual rate of inflation. That's when you were finding the change between the
Oh, that's how you find out.
215.9 and the
Okay.
210.2.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, where's the 2.7 coming from? Okay, so that's the rate of inflation.
Yeah, so that was the annual rate of inflation. And so, I don't know, when I did 2 subtract 2.7, I got a negative 0.7% change in real income, but they were seeing a negative 1.3, so I wasn't sure how they came about that.
That's weird.
And I didn't know if I was just
Oh, I
missing
see what you're
something.
saying, because it's like, if you just minus, you just do 2 minus 2.7.
That's what I thought we were supposed to do, but I get a 0.7 and it says the answer is a negative 1.3. So that's why I was confused in how they arrived at that.
2.7 minus 2.
I didn't know if I was missing a step or.
I don't know.
Okay, well, maybe I'll see if I can email
Real
Brother
income.
Spalding and ask him.
He was saying his real income fell. It's not saying it changed to. What's real income? Yeah. I'm not sure how they got that
Okay.
No, me either.
Okay, well, I'll just see if I can email him and get some clarification on that.
I've never really done these work problems before, but I mean, I can see how that could be definitely be helpful, especially for like the homework too, because it seems like a lot of these are actually on the homework, as I can see, so it kind of helps you do the homework a little bit better.
Yeah, I found them real helpful. Just kind of cementing those concepts that they're talking about in the chapters.
Close.
Just here.
Oh, interesting. I've got quizzes and everything. Wow. Well, that's good to know.
All right, well.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, unless there's any other questions that need to be discussed.
Are you guys all good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm still digging in, so I don't even know what questions I have. So.
So what do I do if I want to share my mind map with you guys? What do I need to?
Have you started building it in the CMAPs?
I started, yeah. It's very
okay.
far, but
Let me see if I can see it.
I think you just need to invite us per email, right? Or something like that, or a name.
Yeah, that's what I was confused on because I didn't see where to do that when I started the one that I started.
But shut up, so whatever you did worked.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I just was curious if I could see the one that Karen has started.
I don't see it yet. You may need to add us all to the CMAPs. Add us to your CMAPers.
Oh, yeah, probably, because did you just accept our requests?
I've got Natalie and Trisha.
Okay, so if you go under CMAPers, you want to add everyone to your list, and then we can all see what you've got in there.
Okay.
There's a little tab on there. It says CMAPers, and then it has a little search bar underneath it. And you can search by either name or email address.
Okay.
The heck?
Still there?
Yeah. So how do I send one to like Jordan?
You just either do the name, or do you have to do the email address, or?
I don't know.
You can do it by either one.
What's your last name, Jordan?
Campbell, Campbell.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was that? C?
CAMPBELL.
Uh-huh. ELL.
Yeah, I just got an email from you, Karen, but it won't let me open for some reason.
Great. Okay, and Alexander Jordan Campbell, and it says no matches. So just, oh, wait. Huh.
Try it under his email address.
Yeah, it's JD Campbell 4790 at yahoo.com.
I didn't like that one either.
Well, how did you guys find me, like Natalie and?
I just typed in your name, and at first it said there was no matches, but if I kind of brought my arrow down from where that screen that popped up was, then a whole bunch of names started showing up, and I could just scroll down with the arrow key to find your name. But at first it told me there were no matches too, Karen.
Okay.
So I don't know, when you do that, can you like use your arrow buttons and does it give you a whole list of people with the last name Campbell?
Let's put Campbell. Wrong one. Let me try that again. Oh.
You find it?
Okay, I think I found you. Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
And accept that. CMapper.
Awesome.
Let's see.
When you started your CMAP, Karen, did you do it off that little actions tab where it says new CMAP? Is that what you clicked on? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, so cool.
Are you guys able to see Karen's map or?
No, I can't.
I
Okay.
don't see it yet either.
Sorry.
What did you name it, Karen?
I haven't yet.
Oh,
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, I probably have to save it and then name it, and then maybe that will help it out.
Okay. Let me try that.
yeah, because when you click on new CMAP, I think it gives you that option to save,
Okay.
and then you can title your map. So maybe that's why it's not showing up because you haven't saved it yet.
Maybe. But I bet that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Camera's on, so don't get undressed.
Oh, Oh dear. Oh no, I think it might have deleted it.
Oh,
That
No.
stinks.
that's so sad.
Did you have a lot done on it, or?
Not a lot. I've just been kind of playing with it.
No, it's so frustrating, though.
That's okay. That's okay. Ah.
Well, now that you have us all in there, you should be able to start one and then.
Right. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's frustrating. Well, I'll know that I should save things, obviously.
Yep. It happens. I forgot to do, the broadcast at one time, so, all's forgiven.
Alright, yeah, I'll have to see if I can get it back on when I had started.
All right.
Okay. I think the only one I don't have on here is Katie. Let's see if I can get
Yeah,
her.
I'm looking for you too. It's weird.
How do I? I can... Sorry.
Sorry, my computer froze again.
Oh no.
Were you guys just wrapping up, or were you talking about something else?
I think we're just wrapping up, honestly. I think, did you get Katie added, Karen, or?
I haven't yet.
Okay. I found you, so you should hopefully have a message.
You could add that red message. It's weird because when you added me, Katie, it just automatically added you for some reason, which is weird. Like, I don't know why it did that, but and that because your message doesn't even show up on my message queue as well. So that's another
Oh,
weird thing. So I don't know if it's doing the same with Karen too. Maybe just automatically added her too.
Okay. I think
Do you-
I've got Katie.
Oh yeah.
Did you just get something, Katie?
um, you're just kind of there, so that's good. Hopefully.
All right.
Looks good.
Oh, Katie's on. Yay.
Yay!
Okay. So
Okay. At least we're all on.
yep, we all got ourselves connected with the team app, so that's good.
Hey, we might all get it together by the end of the course. I'm sorry, but after this class, I really hope I never see another mind map as long as I live.
I have to
We'll just
agree
be
with
so good at it, it'll be second nature.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
I know it's supposed to be a study tool, but it really seems like busy work.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. I think we're good to go, right?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, yeah, I'll get the broadcast posted to the discussion board and
Perfect.
get the mind map worked out for Saturday. So,
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All right.
all right, you guys have a good night.
You
Have a good
too.
one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.